Welcome back out to the forge today, guys, and we're gonna try forge welding today. So it's not gonna be like some crazy make this whole cool billet type of thing. It's just gonna be sticking metal in, getting them to weld together, practicing, and seeing how it goes. I am more than likely going to take some of those bandsaw blades that I have though, cut them down to size, and just do like stock removal fillet knives with those. I want to see how they work without any forging, without any heat treating, without any tempering, stuff like that, because they should be a good steel to just take and do that with. So we're going to give it a shot. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if forge welding is going to work, but I did get new bituminous coal. It's my first time using actual bituminous coal, and it acts way different than anthracite coal. So we'll see how it goes. I'm a little nervous about it, not gonna lie, because it seems like I need way less air with this stuff than I did with the anthracite. So fingers crossed, let's get into it. Oh, I wanted to show you guys too, while we're letting this warm up, look at what I made. I made a whole new anvil stand. Got my hammers and my brushes hung on it. So it is 4 6x6 posts. I got some metal strap here, strapping it down. I went through the entire anvil and got all the paint off of it, everything like that. Linseed oiled it. I did burnt wood. It's treated lumber still. Did burnt wood. And then got everything hooked up on there. I'm kind of kicking myself in the butt because I didn't film any of it. I thought it was going to be a lot faster project than it actually was. So that kind of sucks, but it turned out really good. I'm really happy with it. The plates are welded to 1/2-inch rod on these sides, and then it comes through and bolts into the 1/2-inch rod here. That way, if the wood ever breaks, anything like that, I can undo these, take them out, put a new piece on there, and then it just made it easier to get everything tight and get plumbed together. The tops are sanded, everything's flush. The anvil itself, I went in with a hand chisel and carved out around the feet of the anvil and put a thick layer of silicone down. Stuck the anvil on there, let it dry, and then put the straps on there. So normally you put on like chains and magnets and things like that to help deaden an anvil, to help get rid of that ring. But I want you guys to hear how dead this thing is, in a good way, without having any chains on there, with just silicone underneath it, everything like that. You ready? I got rid of pretty much all of the ring out of it. Yeah, it's a cool sound to hear the ting, 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 but it's much cooler to actually be able to hear afterwards. This way, should still wear hearing protection, but I don't need to wear hearing protection. And I love it. I love the way it turned out. It looks super cool. It gives me that kind of old-timey vibe of an anvil stand. I love it. And it fits perfect for that guy. So whenever I get a new anvil, a bigger anvil, I'll build a new one. And this guy can stay on there. That can be my little anvil. This stump, don't mind all the pieces of wood in here. That is Odin helping me make tools. This stump I think is gonna end up being, like right now it's just stuff thrown on there, but I think I'm gonna bring my grinder out here, or not my grinder, my belt sander out here, and use this for belt sanding and everything like that. Just because it's outside. It's way more open air out here. In the winter, I'll move back into the barn with it, but I feel like it keeps me a little bit cleaner and breathing less of that grinding dust and shit in. So I feel like it's gonna help out a lot. But this guy is getting there. I think my coal was a little wet, I'm not gonna lie, because it is taking a very long time for this coal to start. Granted, it's bituminous, and I'm not used to bituminous, but still, I feel like it shouldn't take that long. Like, this is taking a long time. It actually went out twice on me. So, you know, hopefully 3rd time's a charm. let's see if we get it done. But I'm gonna go in the barn, let this guy warm up, and cut up a couple pieces of those bandsaws, bring the belt sander out here, and see if I can't shape up some kind of bandsaw blade, just rough out of that stuff real quick. I did it! I forge welded something. So as you guys saw, it was a circle, and it was actually kind of cool because I forge welded it in a circle, and then I wanted to test the weld. So what I ended up doing was pounding it out flat. Sorry, this is still really hot, so hold on. So as you can see, there's a little bit of delamination there, which is my end, which I need to get better at. There's a little bit of delamination right here, but otherwise it held out pretty good. So this was a lot wider than this material here. This flat part was probably twice as wide as this material. So I actually pounded it down and drew it out and then got it back flat again. Tried to fix those forge welds. I'm sure if I spent more time on it, I could have easily fixed those end pieces, those seams. Yeah, you can really see it there. For my first time ever sticking two pieces of metal together, I'm actually pretty happy with this. So I didn't know what I was gonna do. I just did something, to be totally honest with you. And I think what I'm gonna end up using this for is I'm gonna drill some holes in the end and use it as a umbrella hook for my deck, because we have a pool umbrella, or an umbrella, but no umbrella hook. So I think that's gonna be the umbrella hook, or it's going to be the handle for the gate, but that's kind of big, clunky. Yeah, it's getting hot because the heat's starting to transfer back into this. Either way, I'm actually happy with the way this turned out. Definitely need to practice this way more. I got the bituminous coal. I started to understand it, started to get it under control. It took it a while to get up and going, but once it got up and going and got to temp, so it sticks together a lot more than the anthracite coal, which I'm not used to. So like, I'm finding myself having to break it up, but the airflow is staying good. So at first I wasn't getting enough airflow because it wasn't blowing the ash out, but it was getting it hot enough to make clinkers. Then I turned my fan up to like medium, and it was enough to keep it hot and blow out the ash, so I wasn't getting as many clinkers. Long story short, I do like that bituminous coal way more. It got this so much hotter, so much faster. Way better. Definitely think I'm going to enjoy that bituminous coal way more. The fillet knife's actually going really good. I'll show you the progress on that too. Stay. So I got to rough grind, and it actually turned out pretty good. It's sharp. I already cut my thumb, so that's super cool. I did some bend tests with it and everything like that. It's got really good bend. and then it springs back really nice. So I think it's going to be a good knife. I think it's going to be good fillet knife material. Yeah, so Friday I'll come back out, do the final grind on the handles, finish sand this, get it sharpened, and hopefully it's a really cool, really nice fillet knife, because this does not take much time to make. I can make a lot of these in a day for the blanks and then do handle work the next week or something like that. So this might be my ticket to starting a business here. Got the first forge weld done. I got the holes drilled in it to screw it into the deck rail. Got the handle getting set. No, it was a really actually productive day out in the forge. I've only been out here for about 3 hours now, so I'm happy with that. I'm happy I got my first forge weld done. Like, really happy. Like I said, obviously, it could be better, and it will be better eventually. But for my first time getting 2 pieces of metal to stick together with just the heat of the forge, I'm very happy. So I'm gonna go hook this up on the deck, and I will see you guys on Friday when we get back out here to finish up that fillet knife. So I just got back from my award ceremony for the Soldier of the Year competition. It was good. It was nice to see all the people that were there. A bunch of generals, TSMs, things like that, all the higher ups for the state. And it was enjoyable to actually sit and get to talk with them, and especially as an E4 to see like all the stuff coming down the pipe. But I'm actually exhausted today. Octavia did not sleep good last night, but the handles are dry. So we're gonna go finish profiling the handles, and we'll finish sand it and finish sand the blade. I am gonna make a sheath for this. I don't know if I'll put it on video or not, because it's just me making a sheath. I'll show you the finished product for sure, but I don't think I'm gonna record it just because it's stitching leather. All right, guys, we got her done. Got the sheath all cleaned up on it. Got the little belt loop on the back. And I think I might put a little bit more beeswax on the sheath just to get it a little bit more waterproof. It actually wasn't accepting much beeswax, which is kind of weird. Normally the leather sheath just soaks that stuff up. So I don't know if I wasn't getting it hot enough or what, but I think I'm gonna go over it again with beeswax to really seal it, and then it helps set the shape a lot better too. But I mean, it's got good retention for a leather sheath. The blade, as you guys have seen it before, it's nice, and then it fits in there snug. And nice thing is that is thicker than that part, so when you slide it in, it actually locks in and clicks into place and seats really nice. I'm not against the way this turned out. I like it. You can see the white that I put in there too, the white backing plate, just as a nice little detail touch. It's not bad. Like I said, I like the way it turned out. There's obviously things that I would definitely fix for next time. Like, I don't like how narrow this got. So I think the next fillet knife, I'm gonna try to make more of a boning knife style, where it's thicker down here and then it does a nice taper all the way through. And then also the handles. So my scales got pretty thin. It's not uncomfortable small, but I feel like if your hands are wet, slimy, you know, depending on what fish you're cutting up, slimy. But I feel like that might be a little too, just a little too thin, but it also gives it really nice dexterity for cutting and everything like that, and just holding in general. It is very, very sharp. I don't know if you saw, but I poked my finger with it on accident. Ow. But it's super sharp. I enjoy it. I got 2 knife projects that I want to make next. I have a bigger carry knife that I want to make, and then another fillet knife, like I said, where I just take the things that I don't like about this and fix it. So that's going to be on the next video, and I'll probably end up giving that one away to my brother-in-law, because he's been wanting a fillet knife for quite a long time, so that'll probably be his gift, especially because his birthday's coming up. But I like the way this turned out. Not a bad fillet knife for my first fillet knife ever made. And I got to try forge welding too. So I got a successful forge weld. I'm gonna keep working at that, keep getting better at that, and then hopefully in the next couple of videos here, make an actual Damascus billet and then make something really cool out of it. So thank you guys so much for watching. The next video I'm coming out with actually has a big update in it. It's gonna address some stuff and talk about some stuff. So make sure you're subscribed. You have those notifications turned on so you can see when that video comes out, because you're definitely going to want to watch it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, if you like this fillet knife, if you like this style, leave a comment down below. Tell me if you would buy one, what you would pay for one, because I do eventually want to start selling these. It's more than just a hobby to me. I would love to start selling these and getting my name out there as a blade maker. So drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about all that. And if you liked the video, give it a like. Otherwise, we'll see you guys on the next one.